Hey, Shalom Akim. This is Yabatazah coming back with another video. Want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Double honor to the elders, a great millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Alright, I'm just going to do a video just going back, going into the Lord's return and how it's not going to be any brightness in it, but darkness, okay? And that darkness represents his fury and his anger that he's going to put upon the 2/3 and the rest of the inhabitants of the earth for wickedness and things of that nature that were contrary to him and his ways. All right, and the affliction of his people, which is Israel, the Negro Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay, so will you be ready for the storm? Nahum 1 and 2, it says, Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. So the storms that we see that come through the country, or wherever they may be, those are just examples, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of how Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi is going to come back. All right, just imagine that a trillion times more, man. All right, Yahawashi is coming back with great fury. Okay, and the only ones that he's gonna delight and take care of are the elect. The rest of you are in dire danger, man. Okay, so it would behoove anybody that listens to these videos, even those that are in the truth, to remain humble and to repent. Okay, because he's the ultimate storm that everybody should be trying to take refuge from, and that only way you can take refuge from that is by abiding in him, and that's doing the work, having faith, putting off this world, and things of that nature. Okay, verse 4 says, he rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers. Bashan languisheth in Carmel, and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. So all the flowers and the trees and the animals of the earth, they die, man. The rivers dry up, the pastures are engulfed in flames and things of that nature. That's all because Yahawashi has done that. Okay, he causes everything to happen on the earth, whether it be war, or peace, so-called peace, for that time, for that moment of time. All right, it's all the working and doings of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. But what I'm trying to get at is that the Lord is coming back as a storm, man. All right, it says the mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence. Yea, the world and all that dwell therein. And there's an account where during the time of Moses, when he was in Mount Sinai, that a lot of this had occurred, man. When the presence of the Lord was there in the earth in Mount Sinai, the mountain trembled. It was on fire, man. Anybody that got near the mountain or tried touching, they would die. Only Moses could be in there. All right. It said, who can stand before his indignation? Right. A lot of you got these storm chasers, these tornado chasers that try to stand before a tornado. And what happens, man? They get their ass slaughtered, tossed around, and killed. Who are you gonna? Which of you so-called self-proclaimed Christians, or whatever you're doing out there, believing in your religions and your fables and false philosophies and doctrines, are going to be able to stand in front of the Lord's return when he comes back, man? Who can stand before his indignation? You can't even stand in front of a tornado. You can't even stand in high winds, or you'll get blown away, or something will come flying, or some type of projectile and knock your ass out cold, where you don't come back from it no more. Or you get hit with a dust cloud, and you can't even see. Or you might suffocate because you're breathing in nothing but those particles from the dirt. Verse 6, who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the furiousness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. Yahweh is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. So the ones that trust in him are the ones that are going to be protected. That's what that word trust goes back to, man. To be protected, to abide, to trust in his protection. All right. Ultimately, it boils down to having faith and you being the elect. All right, the chosen. All right, so that's the only way you're going to be protected from the coming storm, which the ultimate storm is Yahawashi and the chariots that are coming from up on high. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end on the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. You see, because the day of the Lord is no light but darkness, man. Okay, and go there real quick and pull out. Let's see. All right. This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So the return of Yahawashi, who the world claims they love, Jesus Christ, this, that, and the third, from the scriptures, he's not coming back, delightful, man, happy. He's coming back as a man of war, as a man of vengeance. All right, to slaughter. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. That's how the Lord's coming back, man. He's coming back he's coming back to destroy, man. But as I made mention earlier, he's only coming back for the elect. That's why the elect are being groomed and prepped right now, that we still have this time while we're under grace. Because if he comes back right now, a lot of the elect might not be ready. So the elect have to be ready, until they're all marked with the seal of Yahawashi on their foreheads. All right, verse 20: Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness, and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? You see, so the scriptures already bear witness that the Lord's return is going to be very dark. All right, let me go ahead and go to Isaiah 66 and verse 15. It says, For behold, Yahawashi will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Right, so that word plead goes back to the word to judge. So the Lord is coming back to judge the world, man, you inhabitants of the earth. And it's going to be by fire this time, not by the actual water like the storm brings, a flood. That was done in the time of Noah. This time it's going to be with fire, pure energy. All right, laser beams, the ICBM missiles are going to be shot off, and things of that nature. So, that's what's coming back. So are you going to be ready for that storm? Okay. And spiritually, you got to be ready. You got to be in tune with the Spirit, have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the names of the Father and the Son, which is Yahweh, Yahawashi. All right, and ultimately you got to be predestined from the foundations of the earth. Okay, you got to be of Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians. That's who the true Hebrew Israelites are, and the elect of that nation will be preserved. Man, they're going to be saved and redeemed out of this hell that is known as America, and spiritually known as Babylon, Sodom, and Egypt. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it with that, brothers, because, that's just what it is. The Lord's coming back as that ultimate storm, the perfect storm, and nobody's going to be able to escape that. All right, no shelter, no underground bunkers, no hiding in the heavens or the sea or the ground is going to save you from this storm, man. All right, so I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Shalom.